Hello, Aries. This is Dee with Metaphysical Moonlighters. I'm also known as Citrine on social media. So this is going to be your February 2019 tarot reading. And I'm going to do an astrological spread because I am an astrologer. So I love to do the astrological spread. So I will pick out one card, at least one card, for each of the 12 astrological houses. All right, so let's get started. Now, you can fast forward to somewhere around 3.5 minutes if you want to jump right to the reading. But I know there are some of you out there who love to see the pulling of the cards. So I like to do it on camera as well. Now, I'm using the So Below deck from the Book of Shadows deck. And the Book of Shadows, it actually comes with two decks. We have the As Above deck, and we also have this deck, which is the So Below deck. So I'm using the So Below deck, and I'm also using Doreen Virtue's Daily Guidance from Your Angels card for the overall oracle message as well. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. I hope everybody's having a great month whenever you're watching this. Okay, this is for Aries. Now, House 1, you have the World card reversed, okay? And I will go over each card once I have pulled a card for each of the 12 houses. Okay, House 2. House 2, you have the Chariot. Let's look at House 3. Just mixing my cards up a little bit and shuffling. Okay, House 3 for Aries. House 3, you have the Six of Wands. Let's look at House 4. House 4 for Aries. House 4 for Aries. You have the Hanged Man. All right. Let's look at House 5 for Aries. House 5 can deal with fun, creativity, romance. You have the Prince of Cups reversed, Aries. Okay, moving on to House 6. House 6 for Aries. House 6, you have the Eight of Cups reversed. Okay. Ooh, those just wanted to fall out for you for House 7. You have 3 cards that fell out. You have the Nine of Cups, you have the Death card, and you have the Lovers card reversed. Okay? So we will look at that once we get into that part of the reading. I'll just leave them up here like that. House 7, some of you have a lot going on in that area this month, Aries. And remember, everyone, this is a general reading for all Aries. So all of you don't have the same thing going on in your life at the same time. So if you want to find out what's going on in your life, then visit my website and book a reading. And I can do a reading just like the one I'm doing right now. But instead of being a general reading, it will be a personal reading for you. Okay, let's move on to House 8. House 8, you have the Five of Wands. Okay. House 9, you have the Queen of Swords. House 10, which can deal with your career. You have the Princess of Swords reversed. Okay. Let's move on to House 11. House 11, you have the Five of Pentacles reversed. And last but not least, House 12. What's going on for Aries in House 12? You have the Ace of Swords. Okay, Aries, I'm going to pull one card from the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle deck. This is Doreen Virtue's deck. All right, let's see. What is the message for Aries for this month? The overall message. You have Ask. I will read this card to you once we get into that part of the reading. Ask. Let's put it here. Ask. Let's see if I can stand it up, guys. There we go. Ask. Okay, so let me just look at this reading. See what's going on for you. Okay, let's start with House 1. House 1 is all about your outlook on life. It's about your personality, your demeanor. And you have the World card reversed. So some of you Aries this month are feeling a bit restricted, okay? Or you're feeling like there's something that you are avoiding this month, okay? Remember, this is a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate with you, don't think about it too much. But for a lot of Aries this month, a lot of Aries are feeling like there's a delay or some type of restriction in their lives, because this is reversed. You have the World reversed. Now, as far as your finances, you have the Chariot card, okay? And the Chariot card talks about a feeling of success and mastery. So a lot of you Aries are feeling like when it comes to your material possessions and your finances, you're feeling like you are on top of your game as far as that is concerned. So that's great for you. Now, looking at House 3, you have the Six of Wands. House 3 can deal with your communication style. It can deal with your interaction with your siblings and your neighbors, even short distance travel. Okay? And you have the Six of Wands. So you're feeling like a leader when it comes to the way you communicate. So everything is going great for you in House 3. So that's great. All right. Let's move on to House 4, because you have the Hanged Man in your area of your life that can deal with your home and your family. Okay? So a lot of you Aries feel like you have to have patience dealing with your home and your family situation. And we know this is very hard for Aries to be the Hanged Man, right? Aries likes to take action. It likes to get things accomplished. It likes to see things moving. So in your home and your family situation right now, Aries, you are feeling like, you have to have extra patience. Some of you are going through like a deep experience with your home and your family situation. Okay? It's nothing bad. It's just that right now, this is the mode that a lot of you Aries are in when it comes to dealing with your home and your family situation. It's requiring a lot of patience from you. And it could be, it's not necessarily anything bad. It's just patience. But for a lot of Aries, when you put Aries and patience in the same sentence, it's just like stress for an Aries. Patience for Aries can be stressful because Aries, are generally not known for being patient. But you have to have patience this month, Aries, in dealing with your home and your family life. Now, let's move on to see what's going on in House 5, because you have the Prince of Cups reversed. And remember, House 5 can deal with fun, creativity, romance, and you have the Prince of Cups reversed. So a lot of you Aries are hiding emotions about the fun that you want to have. So just keep an eye on that, because maybe there's romance that you want to see in your life, but you're not expressing that. You're not, it's like you're hiding your emotions. You're hiding how you feel about romance. You're hiding how you feel about having fun. A lot of you Aries this month. So keep an eye on that, because it's good for you to express what you're feeling. Just remember that. You need to express what you're feeling. Let's look at House 6, because you have the Eight of Cups reversed. Okay? And remember, House 6 can deal with your daily routine. It can also deal with your health and your vitality. Okay? And you have the Eight of Cups reversed. This can talk about fear of intimacy. Okay? So, in this, if you look at these two together, you have the Prince of Cups reversed next to the Eight of Cups reversed. One deals with hiding feelings. The other one deals with fear of intimacy. So some Aries are, feeling like a bit disconnected this month. On one point you might be feeling like you have to hide how you really feel about romance, or hide how you feel about having fun. Then on a daily basis, you have this Eight of Cups, fear of intimacy, because it is reversed. Okay? Just keep an eye on that, Aries, because this is all leading up to whatever is going on in your partnership area. You have these three cards that fell out for you. So Aries this month looks like you are going through some major stuff dealing with your partnerships. Okay? On one hand, it looks like you have a lot of back and forth going on in your partnerships this month, Aries. On one hand, you have the Nine of Cups, which talks about, celebrations. It talks about being content. Then you have the Death card, okay? And the Death card talks about transformation, okay? It talks about maybe one phase of your life ending and then another one beginning. And then you have the Lover's card reversed, which can talk about romantic problems, okay? So a lot of you Aries this month, you really need to work on your emotions. Work on expressing your emotions because, like I said, it's shown all throughout your reading. Okay? Especially in your relationships. At one point of the in one point of the month, at one point this month, you're going to feel so content, like, oh, you are so happy, like, can things get even better? And then you're feeling like, what just happened? Okay? And it looks like it can lead to romantic problems. And just remember what you have here. You have fear of intimacy here, and then in the area that can deal with romance, you have the Prince of Cups reversed, which can deal with hiding your emotions. So, and then in the area of your life dealing with your finance, your partnerships, you are going back and forth. A lot of you Aries, you might be in a relationship where you're going back and forth. Like one day everything is so great with them, then the next day things have changed. Then you feel like you're having romantic problems. So just try to meditate on having a balanced, happy relationship. And pray on increasing your intimacy this month, Aries. Because it seems like in your partnerships, you are going through extremes this month, Aries. Okay, so let's keep moving on. Just remember to keep an eye on that. And what was your message? Ask. Okay. You might have to ask the angels for help in guiding you to express your emotions in your relationships. Because that's what's coming out for me. Okay. Remember in house 1, it's like you're feeling restricted about something this month. Or you're feeling like something is delayed. And then we come over here, well, everything is looking good in your finances. And everything is looking good as far as the way you communicate, with your siblings, or probably on your job. Then you get over here, when you start dealing with romance, you have the fear of intimacy on a daily basis. You have hiding your emotions. You have the Death card and the Lover's card reversed in your partnership area. So this tells me that a lot of Aries this month are going to be going, it's like a roller coaster of love for Aries this month. A roller coaster of love for Aries. I'm just writing that down. So I'm going to put that in the title. Roller coaster of love. Roller coaster of love or roller coaster of emotions. I'll decide which one I'm going to put. Roller coaster of love or emotions. Okay. Let's move on to house 8. Now, house 8 can deal with your transformation. And you have the 5 of Wands, okay? Which can deal with jealousy or blame, okay? So watch out for that this month when it comes to dealing with your transformation, or when it comes to dealing with shared resources. Maybe you have shared resources with someone and you're feeling, it's almost like you might be playing the blame game with someone this month, when it comes to dealing with your finances. So if you have finances you share with someone, you could be secretly jealous of the money, the other person is bringing in, or something along those lines. So just watch out for that. It's nothing major, but just watch out for the blame game or some type of jealousy when it comes to dealing with shared resources. And remember, again, this is a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate with you, don't think about it too much. You have the Queen of Swords in your house 9. Okay. So a lot of you are going to be very analytical when it comes to dealing with higher education, dealing with legal matters. So it's, you are on top of your game in house 9. House 9 can deal with legal matters. It can deal with other cultures. It can even deal with long distance travel. So some of you might be flying somewhere. You might be taking a long distance trip where you have to fly there, because this is a swords card. A lot of times swords represents air travel. So everything is looking pretty good in that area of your life. Let's see what's going on in your career. You have the Princess of Swords reversed. Okay. So some of you Aries feel like someone is spying on you at work. That's what this Princess of Swords reversed can mean. Okay. So watch out for that, because some of you are feeling like you're being spied on at work, Or maybe some of you, have to go through Q&A on your job, where the quality department goes through your work to make sure there's no errors and things like that. So this could be what a lot of you Aries are going through this month. Sort of like a quality control that a lot of companies do every year. They do like a quality check where they come through, check the books, make sure everything is on the up and up. Okay? Now, so it's nothing bad. It's just something that everyone goes through, whether you have your own business or whether you work for someone. There's always going to be, this could also point to tax time, dealing with the IRS. Okay, let's see what's going on in your area dealing with your friendships, because you have the 5 of Pentacles reversed. So some of you are at a turning point in your friendships this month. Could be a turning point, a good turning point. It could be a turning point where you feel like I can't be friends with this person anymore. Or it could be a turning point where you feel like we've been friends for, a while. Let's turn this into a relationship. It could be something like that. So maybe that's why the hiding of the feelings came up also. Because some of you Aries, looks like you have maybe someone you're dating and the feelings are growing on your side, and you feel like you have to hide how you feel towards them. Okay? So this is what this could point to. Maybe a friendship is at a turning point for a lot of you Aries. Maybe it's at a turning point where you want the friendship to turn into something romantic. Or it could be at a turning point where you feel like you can't even be friends with this person anymore, because maybe they're doing some things that you don't agree with. Or, you're just kind of growing apart. Nothing bad. It's something that everyone goes through in their life, Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords in your house 12. This deals with clarity. A lot of you Aries, you have clarity when it deals with your spirituality. When it comes to dealing with your spirituality, a lot of you have clarity. You're not wishy-washy, like should I, shouldn't I? Like you're not wishy-washy. And that's one thing I do like about Aries. And Aries will tell you exactly how they feel, okay? So for some of you, let's say you've just decided you don't want to go to church anymore. So you might have clarity about that. You might be like, you know what, I'm not going to church anymore. Or if you're going to church, or if you're not going to church, you might be like, you know what, I'm going to start going to church. That might be the clarity for you. You might decide, hey, I'm going to start going to church. Or you might decide, hey, I'm not going to church anymore. Anyway, you have clarity in whatever decisions you're making with your spirituality. Aries is not wishy-washy this month on that. Okay, so let's get into your overall message, Aries. You have ask. You see that? I'm not sure where to hold the card to show you. Ask. Okay, it says, ask. This is the angels. This is your message from the angels. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. So remember, Aries, when you're going through whatever you're going through in your relationship this month, remember this, whatever you're going through this month, ask the angels for help, because you are going through some emotional stuff this month. A lot of you Aries. You have the Lover's card reversed, which can talk about romantic problems. And this is in the area of your life that deals with partnerships. You have the Death card in the area of your life that deals with partnerships. Okay. You also have the Nine of Cups, which can deal with a feeling of elation. But you have all three of these cards together at the same time. Okay. Now, of course, we don't want to think like this, but this could literally point to the death of a partner. Okay. Whether it's a literal death or whether it's just a parting of ways. Okay. So just keep that in mind. I mean, I have to give you the good and the bad. I can't hide the not so good things that come out as well. So your partnerships are going to be a major focus this month for a lot of Aries, okay? At one point, you're going to feel elated. Something might happen to change it, which can lead to some type of romantic problems. These three fell out together, Aries. So remember, ask the angels for help. Ask your guides. Ask your ancestors to help you, okay? If you feel like you can't deal with this by yourself, you just get down on your knees and pray. Whoever you pray to or whatever you pray to. If you feel like things are just getting out of hand and you can't handle it, you just drop to your knees and say, please help me. I don't know what to do. Take this burden off me. Okay? If you feel like you get to that point this month. Sometimes you just have to stop thinking about it. You just put it out into the universe. Just say, universe, I can't deal with this right now. Can you please help me? You know? So just remember that. And remember to try to express your feelings. Because I do show that some of you are hiding your emotions. Which could point to the fact that some of you want a friendship to turn into something more. And I just picked up on the fact that there's an Aries out there who's dating someone, and the dates are going great, and you're feeling like you want to be exclusive with this person. So that could be why this hiding of emotions came up as well, because you are tired of just dating this person, taking them out, showing them a good time, which you're having a great time too, but you want something more intimate with this person. Okay? You are at a point in your life where you want something serious. So and you realize the person you're dating is not feeling like that. So this could be why you're hiding your emotions, okay? So just keep an eye on that. Now I'm just going to throw my dice out because, again, I am an astrologer. So anything related to astrology, I am drawn to. This is why I do the astrological spread every month, because I love astrology. Okay, Sun in Aries in house 1. And this is a reading for Aries. This is what came out for you. You have Sun in Aries in house 1. So this is just saying that, remember this, you have the World card reversed where you're feeling restricted. This is saying that you won't feel like this much longer, okay? This is the World card. So soon you're going to feel like the sun is shining light on you, like the sun is turning things around for you in your favor. Okay, so just hold on. If you're feeling restricted, just hold on, because a change is coming for you. Okay, that's what this is representing. Wherever the sun is, a lot of times that's like a good sign. All right, so I'm going to get out of here, but that's everything I have for you right now, Aries. So if you have liked this video, press the like button. Don't forget to share it with your family and friends. Also share it on social media. And subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I definitely appreciate it. And if you would like a personal reading with me, visit metaphysicalmoonlighters.com and we can get that scheduled for you. But until next month, Aries, enjoy your month.